So my name is Shenhav and I majored in double major psychology under Bachelor of Science. So I studied psychology in high school in year 11 and 12 and really loved it then. At uni, I actually started off with a commerce degree and I enjoyed some of the units but didn't quite see myself going through that pathway, and so I switched to psychology at the end of my first year and haven't looked back since. I've loved it. Yeah, good questions. So, favourite? I can't think of one thing in particular, but there was a few things. So one was just to meet like-minded people studying psychology. It was lovely to make friends who were really motivated and keen to learn psych and to study with them, attend classes with them, and even do social catch-ups. And then also we're just to attend the lectures and the labs. Most of them were quite interactive. And research, the lecturers, unit coordinators wanted to be there and were excited to share their knowledge of psychology. And then the third thing is just this beautiful campus and the abundance of libraries and places to study at. And then the least favourite, I would say probably writing my first lab report. Was a bit of a struggle, just first time ever writing a lab report, and I had just switched from doing something completely different, so that was a bit hard, but it only got better from there. During stressful times, I would just do activities that I loved doing, even when I was stressed. So for example, playing piano and cooking and just being with my family and friends and not letting the stress get to me too much, and just really effectively managing my time was, I think, super helpful to just alleviate those feelings and get everything done on time. So because I had enjoyed my psychology undergrad, I thought that the most suitable pathway would just be to continue to doing honours and delve into a research area that I'm interested in, and of course continue it after towards doing a master's as well. Yes, absolutely. I think writing so many lab reports in undergrad has definitely prepared me well to writing the thesis this year, and not just writing them but receiving feedback, really constructive feedback from the unit coordinators has helped, and just, I guess, devising a good process to going about writing a lab report has helped a lot, and the statistics and all the other content too. Yeah, so I didn't actually realise how much statistics and research it involved. So in high school we learnt mainly about theories, and then when I came into uni I realised that there was a lot of statistics involved, so lots of equations and concepts and research, because psychology is quite a young field, so we're always trying to investigate something new. So that was a bit surprising, I think, for me coming into it, but it's also been wonderful to learn that there's another part of it that I hadn't explored yet. So I would say one suggestion for improvement would be to get more practice questions for exams, or even practice questions every week, not necessarily graded, but just something to help us revise the content. There is an enormous amount of content in psychology. It's very theoretical, but also with stats, lots of numbers. So I think having a set of revision questions or more practice exams would really help the student prepare for exams better. Yeah, so I know that's a pretty common thing to have, to not be sure what you want to do in your final year. So I think just having a few options might be helpful, and just going towards something that really draws you and something that you're really motivated to do is probably the best course of action. because when you're motivated to do something, then you're going to do better in it, you're going to enjoy it, and it's just going to be the best outcome. So I think just having a really deep reflective thing about what you've enjoyed in your undergrad and what you've less enjoyed, and kind of thinking towards the future, but also thinking about what you enjoy doing the most would be the most beneficial. Oh yes, absolutely. If you're interested in psychology and want to pursue it further, then I would 100% recommend studying it here. It involves, of course, a big, work ethic and lots of hard work. But if you're, willing to put it in and you love it, then absolutely. So my ideal job would be to work as an organisational psychologist, either for a company or as an external consultant. So I would love to bring in the knowledge that I've gained from my Psych degree into the workplace and into making a tangible difference on people's lives. So an organisational psychologist essentially incorporates lots of psychological theory, knowledge, theories, concepts into the workplace to improve workplace practices and employee well-being. So they use really elements of the scientific method and empirical evidence to improve, processes such as productivity and well-being and workplace culture. So yeah.